Hi crafty friends, it's Donna here. I've got a card to share with you today that had me racking my brains for the name of the technique. Eventually, I asked on a Facebook group called Share Handmade Kindness and was able to come up with a few suggestions. And the one I'm going to settle on is letter substitution. The letters for today's card come from Paper Rose Studios' Jumbo Lowercase Alphas. And they really are jumbo. I've put my hand in the shot there so you can see just how big they are. To start today, I've stamped the images from the Hummingbird Garden set from Paper Rose Studio with Memento Tuxedo black ink, and I'm colouring them with my Copic markers. I've chosen 3 greens, 3 yellows, and 3 oranges. I love colouring hibiscus flowers because they come in all kinds of cool colour combinations. And so for this flower, I'm colouring the yellows from the outside in, starting with the darkest and getting paler as I work in towards the flower, and also colouring with my oranges from the middle out, starting at the centre with the darkest orange and then working to lightest in the middle of the petal so that the light orange and the light yellow will meet. We saw lots of hibiscus down on the southern islands of Japan, but where we're living now, close to Tokyo, the climate's just a little bit too cold. However, what we do have here is cherry blossoms, and I've taken some footage this week of the cherry blossom right outside where we live, and I'll include that at the end of this video so that I can give you just a little picture of how gorgeous one single cherry tree can make a whole environment. Once I've finished with the colouring, I'm going to use the matching dies to cut these out and then get on with making the letters. I've chosen a polka dot paper from the Farm Girl collection, and I'm just colouring that up with some orange and then moving into some yellows so that I've got a nice ombre effect. As you can see, I didn't colour enough and I had to go back again off screen and colour another bit to get the other M. I then used my die cutting machine to cut those out and was ready to start on the background for the card. The folder that I've used to emboss the background for this card is called Hand Stitching 1, and it's got a beautiful Japanese sashiko design. Sashiko embroidery originated in Japan probably around 400 years ago, and it was originally very, very practical. White cotton thread was used to hold indigo-dyed fabric together, and it was really designed as a way of strengthening old fabric and of patching to make garments last longer. But there are lots of beautiful traditional designs, and what you see here is one of them. Once I've run the paper through with the embossing folder, I'm just using a little bit of pool ink to colour up the edges so that I'll have a nice border when I put this panel onto a white card. The second part of my sentiment comes from the much loved and now very much cut up big black and white sentiment sheets. Given that my mum and I have been in 2 different continents and haven't been able to see each other for over a year, I've chosen the one that says, "It's been too long." I'm going to pop everything up with foam tape, as is my wont. Before I glue down the sentiment strip, I'm just using my Memento Tuxedo black marker to hide the white core of the paper, so that it looks black and very professional from the sides. I'm going to leave you with some close-up photos of the card and also that footage of the cherry blossom outside my door here in Japan. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to let me know about that, then please press the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see what's coming next, then feel free to subscribe. Until next time, stay safe everybody.